The economic and political crisis consuming Greece is intensifying tonight as the country's Prime Minister offers to resign and police fight rioters in the streets of the capital. The country is suffering from an austerity drive intended to cut its mammoth government deficit, but it also needs another new multi-billion euro bailout from other European governments. Our Foreign Affairs correspondent Jonathan Brugman has this report.
In downtown Athens, an explosion of anger. Their country's on the brink of bankruptcy, and no amount of tear gas will persuade these demonstrators that they should foot the bill. These protesters tried and failed to storm Parliament. Their taxes are going up, wages, pensions and benefits are being cut, and unemployment stands at 16%. There were street battles with riot police and running skirmishes with masked youths amid the third and biggest general strike in Greece this year. Tonight, Greece's economic meltdown turned into a political crisis as well. The Prime Minister, George Papandreou, met the Greek president and let it be known he would resign if only the opposition parties would accept the latest austerity measures imposed by the rest of the Eurozone and the IMF.
We are at a historically crucial moment, a critical time for decisions, and I believe it is important to achieve a national consensus.
But the only consensus on these streets is that ordinary Greeks should not pay for the failure of past governments to balance the books. Greece's debt mountain now stands at 340 billion euros. Why, they ask, should we dance to the Eurozone's tune in repaying it, when higher taxes and lower wages only make a bad economic situation worse?
The people are paying for these terrible measures. The European Union is manipulating Greece in any way it wants.
Eurozone finance ministers are no less sick of bailing the Greeks out. In Brussels last night, they debated a second bailout on top of last year's 110 billion euros, a bailout of the bailout. And with Britain now doubling its contribution to the IMF, UK taxpayers will once again be exposed. Exposed because Greeks are refusing to swallow the fiscal medicine. Extremists firebombing their own finance ministry by way of revenge. And stock markets around the world tumbled today upon fears that Greece will walk away from its foreign debts rather than risk domestic chaos.